Hi, welcome to this jQuery video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I will explain to you how to create an image zoom using jQuery. First, let's take a look at the finished product. This is what we will create. Now let's take a look at the code. We have the code already written up, and I will explain to you the code step by step. Let me zoom here. Let's take a look at the HTML first. We have a pretty straight markup here. We have a parent div with the ID container, and inside it we have the thumbnail image and the source mountain.jpg. This is the image. And here we have the magnifier. A div, magnifier div, we will call it magnifier. The container will act as a vessel for the thumbnail image, and the magnifier will act as a magnifying glass where the zoom image will be displayed. Now let's take a look at the CSS. This is the CSS. We set the dimension of the container and the thumbnail image to 512 pixels wide and 384 pixels wide. And let's take a look at the magnifier. Here we use a background image, the same image as the thumbnail, because it is the image we want to zoom at. And take a look at the background size. Here we set the background size of the image in the magnifier to be 2048 pixels and 1536 pixels. As you can see, the image in the magnifier is 4 times larger than the thumbnail image. This means when we zoom the image, it is 4 times zoom. Here we set the margin to make it at the center of the screen and to space it from the top of the document. We set the overflow to hidden to prevent any element beyond the dimension of the container to be displayed. And we set the position to relative, so the magnifier, which have the absolute position, will have its 0.0 coordinate at the top left of the container instead of the top left of the document. Now here in the magnifier, we set its left position to minus 9999 pixels, so it will be positioned outside of the screen. And we set the border, so it will display the border here, as you can see. Now for the JavaScript, here I use the JavaScript from Google CDN. If you don't have permanent internet connection, you can download it from the jQuery.com and place it on your folder which have this image zoom.html, this image zoom.html file. Now let's take a look at the code. Here this is just a normal caching of the container. Here we get the left and top position of the container, and here we add the mouse move event to the container because we want this function to be displayed, this magnifier to be displayed when the mouse moves over the container. Now we get the coordinate of our cursor, but instead of using just the page X and page Y of jQuery, we subtract the left margin from the page X and the top margin from the page Y, so we get the coordinate relative to the container, or relative to the thumbnail, not relative to the document. Here we calculate the left position and top position of our magnifier. We use the coordinate of the cursor, and we place it and we move it half to the left and half to the top. As you can see, we move it half, 100 and 100 to the left and 100 to the top. It's half because the magnifier itself is 200 pixels wide and 200 pixels height. And here we use the CSS method to place the magnifier. Now for the image, for the background image itself, we calculate it by moving. You remember that the zoom is 4 times larger than the thumbnail, so we multiply the x-center, the coordinate, by 4, and we move it to the left, and then we move it back 100 pixels. That's because we want it to be at the center. We want it to be at the center of the magnifier, not at the top left. If we don't add this 100, it will be at the top left of the magnifier, not at the center of the magnifier. Remember, the magnifier is 200 pixels width by 200 pixels, so moving it 100 to the right and 100 to the bottom will make it at the center of the magnifier. And last, for the mouse move event, we place the background according to the calculated value. And lastly, we add the mouse out event to the container. In case the mouse or the cursor move outside of the container, we want the magnifier to be hidden once again, so we use this CSS. We place it to its original position, and as you can see, now as you can see, this here is the zoom. Yes. This is the final product of the jQuery image zoomer. Thank you for watching, and see you on my next video tutorial. If you want to see my other tutorial, you can visit my site at www.kremi.net.